By now, most of you are aware of what transpired over the weekend concerning the hack of Rockstar Games. Apparently, the one responsible for this has been identified. I'll leave a video below in the description section from Legacy Killer, who goes over in more detail whether or not this individual was responsible or will be caught. Remains to be seen. But obviously, a huge amount of gameplay video and screenshots from GTA 6 were stolen from Rockstar Games. And apparently, this is the same individual responsible for hacking Uber a few days prior. Rockstar has put out an official message regarding what happened over the weekend. A message from Rockstar Games: we recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage from the next GTA. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game service or any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects. We are extremely disappointed to have any details of our next game shared with you all in this way. Our work on the next GTA game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again soon, and of course, we'll properly introduce you to this next game when it's ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support through this situation, the Rockstar Games team. Over the past couple days, Rockstar, and specifically Take-Two, their parent company, has been on the warpath, going after almost any channel that they find that happens to be sharing the leaked gameplay from the early alpha development of GTA 6, which is why myself and many others refused to post anything on our channels about it, out of respect for Rockstar and the hard work that their teams are doing when it comes to the next GTA. Plus, I felt like it was immoral to do so, and that's a big reason why I and others chose not to. But unfortunately, when it comes to companies going on the warpath, justified or not justified, in this case, Take-Two issuing DMCA strikes, a friend of mine, Gilly Master, posted a video and it got struck. Take-Two struck down my video even though I showed no footage in the leaks in this video, only the forums post. I even blurred out the link in the video. Guess they don't want people even talking about it. And then Legacy Killer responded. They did this to him in Red Dead Redemption 2. He talked about a leak in a video, didn't include any footage, but got hit by a copyright strike a year after it was published. Take-Two is well known for abusing DMCA, ignoring fair use. Hopefully, Gilly will get that copyright strike lifted as soon as possible. It is extremely unfair that Gilly Master and perhaps even other creators that were simply reporting what was going on over the past weekend without showing any video or screenshots from the leaks has also been targeted by Take-Two. But hopefully the individual or individuals responsible for this massive hack of Rockstar and apparently Uber as well will be brought to justice sooner rather than later. My thoughts are obviously with all of you, the hard-working employees, developers at Rockstar Games, who are apparently devastated by this turn of events, according to Legacy Killer HD a couple days ago. And they put hours, days, weeks, months, even years into this project. Obviously, what was shown is early alpha, and it's very possible that the video is a few years old, meaning that this could be back from 2019, 2020, according to some people online, which means that they're much further along in development of GTA 6 than what we were shown over the weekend, thanks to these hacks. And that's one thing that grinds my gears, is some people's response. Most people have been very, very sympathetic towards the employees of Rockstar Games concerning this situation, while others have no idea how a video game is made and where it starts before it's ready to go for launch. And yeah, it's going to have bug codes and issues at the beginning, and graphically it's not going to look the best. Like the NPCs didn't look like fully fleshed out yet, as well as interiors and other things, because what we saw over the weekend was early alpha video from Rockstar Games internally, which was never meant to see the light of day. It's like complaining about a pizza that the bread's just been put out and you have the sauce going over it, and now they're starting to sprinkle the cheese on the pizza before they put the pepperonis or the toppings. In other words, the pizza hasn't even made it into the oven yet, and there's some out there complaining about the pizza without even seeing the final product or tasting the pizza, despite the fact it's from one of the best pizza restaurants in town. Once again, nothing but sympathies for all the hardworking individuals at Rockstar Games, and I do look forward to seeing more of GTA 6 when Rockstar is ready to announce it. Despite my criticisms over the years of some things that myself and others have had issue with when it comes to GT Online, as well as Red Dead Online most recently, I still have nothing but respect for everybody that works hard at Rockstar Games, including other development studios in the gaming industry. But if there is a positive here, a lot more people are even more excited about GTA 6 than they were previously, myself included, because it shows that Rockstar is putting a lot of work into improving a variety of things when it comes to GTA 6 compared to its predecessor GTA 5, which just recently celebrated 9 years since launch back in September 2013. There are actually things that a lot of us are excited about when it came to the early alpha video, because it revealed some things that even though Rockstar wasn't ready to show us, it still got myself and many others very interested in GTA 6. For one thing, the setting, modern day Vice City. And a lot of us have been wanting GTA to go back to Vice City for the longest time. This is going to be GTA 6, Roman numeral VI, short for Vice. It makes sense for the next GTA game to be in Vice City. Obviously, it's going to be much larger. It's not just going to be the city of Vice City, but probably maybe even like the state of Florida or a variation of Florida, like quote-unquote South Florida, because in the 3D version of GTA Vice City, we have the state of Florida as the state that Vice City resides in. So I get the feeling that they'll probably keep the name Florida, or they'll just change the name to like South Florida as the quote-unquote state, similar to Southern San Andreas for GTA 5 and online. Apparently there's going to be 2 protagonists this time, Jason and Lucia. So we do have a male and female protagonist, and they look very interesting, and there's definitely some stuff that we saw in the early alpha video that shows how far along Rockstar has come since GTA 5, as well as even Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's quite possible that everything that Jason Schreier talked about a month ago, which I'll include the video to below in the description section. I went over his article regarding changes at Rockstar, as well as the information he got regarding GTA 6. That Jason and Lucia are going to be a Bonnie and Clyde type story when it comes to Jason and Lucia. We saw a few other things in the early alpha video, a robbery, them walking around in a nightclub, as well as some swimming, some gun mechanics, a shootout with police, and a few other things as well. But if you saw the videos that were circulating on the social medias, well, good for you. If you didn't, unfortunately, a lot of that has already probably been taken down by Take-Two. Then again, there's always a very real possibility that those responsible for posting the leaked video to YouTube will simply just create additional YouTube channels and keep posting it over and over again, because some people are just like that. Still, I'm glad that Rockstar came out Monday morning and acknowledged what happened, as well as reassuring the fans that work will continue on GTA 6 and that this is not going to disrupt their project in any form or fashion, because that was obviously a huge concern or fear from the GTA Rockstar community. Some people were even speculating that the game would be delayed once more, or it would be canceled outright, which I seriously doubt, because they've already put tons of time, hours and days and weeks and months and perhaps even years into GTA 6, as well as the millions upon millions of dollars that Rockstar and Take-Two have poured into this project. Yeah, I highly doubt that GTA 6 is going to get canceled over these leaks. Another thing that also happened was source codes of GTA 5 and allegedly GTA 6 were also stolen along with this hack, and there was a rumor that the GTA 5 source code was sold for $100,000 via cryptocurrency but apparently that was scammers. In other words, we really can't verify whether or not the source codes for GTA 5 and 6 were also stolen, along with the early alpha video and screenshots for GTA 6. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, and maybe Take-Two and Rockstar are already dealing with that situation, and we'll make sure that the source code gets safely back in Rockstar's hands. I, for one, would not want to go up against a multi-billion-dollar corporation, especially ones like Rockstar Games and their parent company, Take-Two, because they're very, very sue-happy when it comes to just basic modders on PC for their previous GTA games. But here's hoping we get a teaser trailer for GTA 6 sooner rather than later with some basic information in order to give the community an actual look as to what the game will look like compared to what we saw in the early alpha video that leaked out over the weekend, which is obviously not going to be the final product when GTA 6 does come out in, say, 2 or 3 years from now, or perhaps even sooner. Your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding this massive historic hack of Rockstar Games concerning GTA 6's early alpha video and screenshots. Does this get you more excited for GTA 6 or the next GTA game because it hasn't been officially called GTA 6 yet? Are you still reserving judgment until we see official gameplay and screenshots from the next game? And in your opinion, what should be legally done to the hacker responsible for this massive hack of Rockstar Games, and perhaps even Uber as well? And when do you think we're going to finally get an official teaser trailer for GTA 6? Maybe sometime in October this year, or perhaps sometime next year. Your thoughts, views, and opinions, as always, welcome below in the comments section.